And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Houston Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaFleur. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Durant is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in a two-guard. McDaniels against Durant. Pocket 6. He cleans it as the shot clock ticks down. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity. The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot, so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And, Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
And at the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And so he hits both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Eason passes to Thompson. Driving the lane. Sengun finds Finney-Smith. Houston needs to get a shot up. Gobert pulls it in.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Randle with the bucket.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson passes to Sengun. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. And Randle throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Sengun. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. McDaniels outside. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. From deep. Second chance shot. Gobert can't hit. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Thompson outside. Picked by Finney-Smith. Thompson with it. McDaniels picks him up. Nice shot by Thompson.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gate.
Now DiVincenzo. Scoreless thus far. Randle finds DiVincenzo. Randle is doubled. There's McDaniels. That's good on the jump shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Up top, Sengun. That one falls. Sengun's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Sengun to find those baskets.
Randle outside. Randle is doubled. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Edwards. Bank shot. No good. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And here's Randall. 9 points last game out. And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Team. Durant against McDaniel. And it's in there. KD's got 6 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Shoots over McDaniel. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Now forget the analytics. If KD's shooting it, I'll take it all day.
Gobert with the screen on Thompson. Inside, and stolen by Şengün. In the corner, it's Eason. Back to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. DiVincenzo against KD. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Now, Jaden McDaniels will have opportunity from 3-point territory. He's got to cash in.
Here's KD. McDaniels defending. Durant against McDaniel. Thompson for the triple. Buries it from 3-point range. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Thompson. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Eason. Here's Thompson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this, and the first one at the line is good. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Houston, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when I look at the Timberwolves, they're playing consistent basketball right now. Just what a team wants to do at this stage of the season. You want to go into the postseason knowing who you are and what you're capable of.
To the paint, here's a Kogi. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shot to stop the run. Nice crossover to get that one. Edwards got 8 points. Houston leading by 6. Here's Shepard. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. To the middle, looking for Adams. He gets it there. A second chance effort. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. It did there.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Edwards inside. He's covered by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked by Reed. Dosunmu, shot's good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Houston's ball. 3-point lead. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. Jay Shante comes in for Amen Thompson.
They have 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
No, that's the floor spacing ability. DiVincenzo with the rise and fire.
Inside, here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Houston. Tries the spin move. Going inside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Back to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Whitehead. Steven Adams is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Shepard, and it's a Kogi in at the 3. And great when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
No good on that. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And the Rockets making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a second list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Adams. He gets it in there. Adams has got his second basket.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Highland passes to Dosunmu. At the top of the key, Reed. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Timberwolves trail by 4. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Dosunmu with it. Picked by Randall. Fires for 3. Dosunmu's shot is off. Here's Okogie, defended by DiVincenzo. Adams' shot is good.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now Randall, he's got 9. And here is Dosunmu. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Shepherd. Şengün with the screen for Shepherd. The shot from the low post is good. Shepherd's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
Randall against Şengün. They get the rebound. And here is DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing to stop the drought. Highland misses. Rockets leading by 8. Tipped away. Stolen by Highland. Down low. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Shepherd. Again, the Rockets score.
One thing Shepherd brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
Here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Here's Highland. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Okogie. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Tari Eason.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been for the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Guys, I think it's obvious. Bones Highland has talent on the offensive end as a scorer. But for this guy to really make it, he's got to find a way to be efficient. And consistent.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Randall. The Rockets also changing it up. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. It's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. 5 on the clock. Shots good by Durant.
And Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. In second, the Rockets.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Tari Eason's checked in for Shepherd. Eason against DiVincenzo. And they call an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
To the paint. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Rockets.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-6 run. Look at KD going to work inside.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Thompson against Highland. Outside Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Rockets leading by 10. Pass to Eason. Gobert with the block. There's McDaniels. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Outside, KD. Back to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 13 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Outside Edwards. At the teardrop. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Adams. Houston moving the ball around. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's foul number 2 for him.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal. Again, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Şengün. Driving inside. Eason's shot is good.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Highland with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Boston. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, They'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's not going to be a picnic, but they know heading in, it's a game you got to get excited for as a player. It can be a big statement taking down one of the top teams in the East.
Pass to KD, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gobert with the screen on Thompson. Highland passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Highland finds Dosunmu. Edwards, a screen on Durant. Back to Highland. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
And here is Dosunmu. Here's Highland. And that one drops for him. Highland's got 8 points.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
KD dishes to Capella. Outside, KD. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Here's KD. A putback. Terrific timing by Durant on the putback.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
McDaniels passes to Highland. McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. Highland's shot is good.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Houston leading by 11. Durant kicks to Capella. Thompson outside. Capella sends a screen for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gobert with the screen on Eason. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the dunk by Capella.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. It could go, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
And KD, the easy.
And that'll do it for half.
And And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Out of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Edwards is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Gobert in at the center. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the basket is good.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Thompson, a screen on McDaniel. Here's Durant. Shoots over McDaniel.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Randle outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Shot from 16. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Timberwolves trail by 16. McDaniels passes to Edwards. The three ball from Anthony Edwards.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Pass to Şengün. Inside. Here's Durant. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. KD's got 25 points in the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Randle with the ball. Working on Finney Smith. Pass to Dosunmu. Off target from three-point range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Eason. And a miss there on the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Down by 15. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Here's Thompson, and he drives in. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for Rudy Gobert. In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. In third, the Rockets.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
Pass to Eason. To the inside. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
Well, the
there's some old school to Şengün. The pump fake fits right in with his game.
Donte DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. So it's the Timberwolves now. Randle outside. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Şengün.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
A chance now to see the numbers for Kevin Durant. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 31 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Eason's shot is good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Picked by Randle. Up and in on the way. And that's 13 points for Julius Randle.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Here's Thompson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got 9.
If Donte DiVincenzo gets a clean look or a contested look from 3 in the corner, he's taking it.
Here's KD. And it's good, 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 9. Drives to the hoop. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
It's good. And that's 11 points for Şengün.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Reed. No good with the wing jumper.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Thompson finds Finney Smith. Rebound, Minnesota. Randle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Edwards. Reed with a screen on Eason. Edwards. Edwards with the burst.
Boy, when Anthony Edwards gets downhill, turn the lights out, folks. He's a handful.
Thompson outside. McDaniels against Durant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Houston. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, there's Minnesota. They're sitting in 5th place.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they're in a good spot as the season winds down. Probably starting to think playoff strategy at this point. Just trying to keep themselves above that play-in line.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Houston leading by 9. It's Durant on the wing. McDaniels defending. Good. Durant's got 29.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. KD passes to Adams. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. 8 points for Steven Adams.
I'll tell you, how about the playmaking from Kevin Durant? On time and on target with the pass.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Reed. From outside the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Durant. Six on the shot clock. Now Şengün. A three-pointer, no good. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Dostumu's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Thompson. A nice shot by McDaniel.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Holiday dishes to Adams. Back to Holiday. Green with a screen on Edwards. Steps back. To Okogie. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 1:35 left to play in the third. Now DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far. Now here's Dosunmu. Offline with his three.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Here's Shepherd. 6 points for him. Here's Adams. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And here's Edwards. 19 points in the game. Edwards with the powerful flush.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Here's Shepherd. Defended by DiVincenzo.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Hands it from downtown. Edwards got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. Here's Shepherd. Defended by DiVincenzo. Shepherd with the ball. And Adams with the basket on the assist from Shepherd. Adams has got 12.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Steven Adams. Shepherd out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Reed in the post. Adams on him. Reed misses. Rockets leading by 14. Here's Okogie. Pass to Şengün. Adams sets the pick for Holiday. And Adams with the slam.
I mean, this guy has become an expert at utilizing the screen and roll. Just does such a good job rolling to the rim and being a factor.
DiVincenzo passes to Dosunmu. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. It's stolen by Adams. And stolen by DiVincenzo for the finish. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Oh, it's DiVincenzo who picks the pocket and then does a nice job kicking it ahead.
Here's Shepherd. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there. Reed with a screen on Holiday. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Highland. Randall with a screen for Highland. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
To the middle, here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Now Highland. Pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. Rockets leading by 19 points. Driving in.
Wow, that explosive first step. Josh Okogie sees a driving lane and says, yes, sir, I'm finishing this one.
Highland with it. Randall with a screen for Highland. Up top, Randall. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot's good. Shepherd's got 7 now in this quarter.
I like the touch from Shepherd finishing around the rim.
DiVincenzo finds Highland. On the wing, Dosunmu. Releases. And he gets the jumper to drop.
As they're trailing in this game, that they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
KD passes to Adams. Here's Shepherd. He's defended by Highland. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Timberwolves trail by 21. Pass to Beringer. Back to Randall. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall outside. Fires the 3. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
KD looking around. Good, nice job down low. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pass to Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Edwards against Thompson. Right side Durant to the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Bucket is good. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Thompson looking for an opening. To Adams, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, we all know Steven Adams is one of the most physical guys in the NBA. He is so solid at using his body to pick up fouls.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Rockets leading by 19. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Adams. Durant against McDaniel. 6 to shoot. Pass to Finney-Smith. This one for 3. The rebound by Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. DiVincenzo. And it's KD with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Şengün kicks to KD. Shoots over McDaniel. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 14 points now in the second half. Now here's Randall. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Eason passes to Durant. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Randall with a screen for Edwards. They need this one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
And Thompson kicks to KD. Pass to Eason. Jacks up a 3. And KD, good for 3. Durant's got 38 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Stolen by Durant. Here's Finney-Smith. In the corner, it's Eason. Pass to Şengün. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And the Rockets making a change here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Lane comes in for Kevin Durant. Okogie's checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Shepard. He's defended by Highland. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Ingles with a screen on Şengün. Shannon, chalk up 2 there. 29 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Shepard. Over in the corner, Green fires from deep, drills the three-pointer.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Shannon. Takes the 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the